All right, what's going on, guys? So I just want to pop in and share a quick workflow with you guys. A little background. I'm a network engineer. It's kind of what I do. It's what I've done for 25 years. That being said, I don't really pay for a lot of cloud services. I tend to build my own stuff, host my own stuff. I have a home lab. As you can see here, I run Proxmox. I have like 15 containers running various services. So I have a lot of attack surface. This is my network topology here. And I need to monitor that attack surface. I'm an open source guy. I'm a Linux guy. So I use Wazuh. Wazuh is a great open source SIEM. It's a lightweight client that sits on every single endpoint in your network and monitors, everything. File changes, registry changes, malware, out of date software packages. It monitors everything, logs it, and sends alerts. So the workflow that I'm building here is for making sense of those alerts. Some of them can be pretty dense. They can be pretty technical. A lot of them are useless and noise. Some of them are very critical. So you want to be able to triage them. And this workflow only addresses the very critical alerts. So it's super simple. You get a critical alert from Wazuh. It fires a webhook. You have to set this up in Wazuh, and I have full instructions and everything in the workflow for you guys to follow, as well as links to the documentation. So you set the webhook up. It fires the webhook. Your configuration here, you can set your minimum alert level, your critical level, your time zone, the model you want to use for the analysis. I use Haiku because it's cheap and it's fast and it's good. If it qualifies based on your config, it will extract that alert, and then it will pass it to the model for analysis. I've also included, setup instructions for OpenAI and Ollama to local if you run some local models. Once the model's done with the analysis, it formats the message and then it sends it over to the Slack channel here. And this will work with any messaging channel, Telegram, Teams, anything that accepts an incoming webhook you can use for this. So I'm going to show you this in action real quick. I'm going to have Claude fire off a simulated brute force attack on one of my nodes inside of my network here. And we're going to just kind of watch it in action here. All right, as you can see, there it goes. Oh, message just came in. All right, AG security. This is a high alert, level 10, brute force trying to get access to your system, non-existent user. Source IP, it gives you the time. The AI analysis, though, however, says, hey, this is medium. This is legitimate internal testing or misconfiguration on Proxmox node number 3, which is that IP address. So it says it's likely a false positive because it is coming from within our trusted network. We have a zero trust network. Nothing is exposed to the internet. There's no open ports in my firewall. Everything is tunneled in. So it knows that, and it says, hey, you know what? This is not really that high of an alert. This is likely someone testing, which it was right. And the cool thing is, it gives you remediation steps. It tells you what you should look at. It even gives you the commands to run in terminal to investigate. So it's pretty cool. The version I've set up for you guys has full-blown documentation on everything right in the workflow. So this is all in the workflow JSON, how to configure every node for all the different providers too, as well as links to all the documentation. It should be pretty easy to set up. The only thing you really need to have is just like your Claude or OpenAI API key, set up a Slack and a Wazuh webhook alert. And those are the only 3 things you really need to set up. Everything else is pretty drag and drop. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And hey, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I'm really new to YouTube here, but I've been building this stuff for a couple years. I've been building networks for 30 years at an enterprise level. So I'm going to be bringing some cool content. If you're into this stuff and you're a nerd like me, give it a sub, give it a like, give it a share. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Take it easy. Peace.